today I'm going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's series. As we all know, Five Nights at Freddy's is the best game ever. You can't be hating on it or you skip. Ccul. Oh, this is me. Okay. Let me skip to zero. Go back. What am I saying?
Oh no, it's so scary. Oh,
Goodness, so hot. That is pretty scary.
5 Nights at Freddy's is a horror indie game released in 2014.
Yes, I know that. I gotta know everything about Five Nights at Freddy's. Like Five Nights at Freddy's 1, I know that. Five Nights everything about that. I know everything. Five Nights at Freddy's 4, I know everything about that. Five Nights at Freddy's about that. Five Nights at Freddy's World, I know everything about that. Five Nights at Freddy's location, I know everything.
Security guard who has to survive through the night by tracking a bunch of manic sentient robot animals using security cameras and by closing doors and flicking on lights which are powered by an ever-draining power meter. Because video game, I guess. It really is as simple as that. There's no player movement, so the entire experience is pretty much based around managing your power while tracking the machines. The goal being to survive from midnight till 6 AM in game for, you guessed it, 5 nights, which takes about 10 minutes of real time per day. And I do admit, it's quite a novel idea. It's not a typical horror setting like a haunted mansion or an abandoned hospital. And being forced to look at and track your potential killers in a similar way to Slender or SCP Containment Breach, while also being completely powerless, is an awesome setup for a game like this. The visual and audio design is all pretty stellar, and the fact that the entire game was built by only one guy is pretty impressive. But things quickly start to fall apart for me as the game adds more and more to its conceit. While the fan theories and the underlying plot is pretty interesting, the reason as to why everything's happening seems so intriguing to me. I know it seems kind of petty to pick apart things like this, but context is what makes me care about the whole situation. It's pretty much the deciding factor.
There's a lot of control.
To whether I will want to keep playing the game or not, especially when it comes to horror. It's just the little things like, why does keeping a door closed use energy? Or if the guy on the phone knew about this whole killer robot thing, why has no one done anything about it?
There's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night. They'll probably try.
Yeah, I like that too. There's meanie.
To forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
But you know what, I can kind of forgive this picky shit. If I can almost forgive nonsensical bollocks like the Star Child and Mass Effect 3, why should this be any exception? But the thing that gets me most about this game is how utterly boring it is. I admit there's a certain level of tension and build-up the first time you sit down and play the game, because the unknown is always what's most scary in anything horror-based. You don't know what's going to happen when these creatures get you, and that makes it all the more tense the closer and closer they get to grabbing you and shoving you in an empty animal suit. Then you do find out what happens.
Scary is just.
It's a jump scare. The easiest, laziest way to scare someone. The jump scare is nothing more than a primal response. You don't really have a choice how you react to it. A sudden loud noise of course is going to make you jump out of your skin. Remember those screamers people used to email and post around when they thought it was cool? Yeah, it's the same thing. You have that initial hit of adrenaline, but it's quickly followed by a, oh fuck you. Horror should be about throwing loud noises and screaming shapes in your face randomly. It should be built around something more. But again, this is just me. I know plenty of people are happy with how predictable and stagnant the majority of the horror genre is today. Personally, I find fucked up imagery and intelligent use of
argument for the only stupid ways used. Five Nights at Freddy's is the best game ever.
Sound much more effective than any time jump scare. And there was something about the way that animatronic creatures were animated that gradually made me think of them as more comical than scary. Hello! Oh, you
Well, the only one that's comical is Ccul. Okay, shut up.
cheeky rascals, you come back here. I swear, those gosh darn munchkins really like to play mean tricks on me. It does piss me off how people can be so complacent with the horror genre, bigging themselves up to just accept that a chair moving a little bit is enough to warrant their hard-earned money. But I'm getting distracted, back to the bear game thing. I am very picky when it comes to horror. It really needs to be something special to impress me, which makes the ultimate failure of Five Nights even more upsetting.
Failure.
It was so close to being something truly special, but it's the execution that lets it down. You know, it's not even a problem that this game alone has. I'm struggling to think of any horror property that can maintain the scare momentum after showing you everything it has up its sleeve. Because the more you play Five Nights at Freddy's, the more you get into a rhythm. And the more you get into that rhythm of power management and the like, the less you think about the atmosphere and the immediate threat.
Yeah, I wanna stop this video because I hate this week.